Hi friends, today we're going to continue our work with subtracting two-digit numbers. Okay, so last time you worked with subtracting from a two-digit number, and now we're going to work on subtracting two-digit numbers. Okay, so open up to page 249 to follow along with lesson 5 in our chapter. So it says that there are 42 people swimming at the pool. They want us to use base 10 blocks to show these people. So they want 42 people. So we're showing 42. So think about how many 10s are in 42 and how many 1s. So we have 4 10s and 2 1s because 42. It says 13 people go home. Take away 13 base 10 blocks. Regroup if needed. Draw the base 10 blocks that are left. All right, and they want to know how many people are left at the pool after 13 leave. Now, with 13, you're going to start with the 1s. So there's 3 1s. So let's write it down. So we're doing 42 minus 13. Okay, so there's 3 1s. We're trying to take away from 2. Do I have enough 1s to take away 3? No, so I'm going to have to regroup a 10 into 10 1s. Okay, now I have 10, 11, 12. Do I have enough to take away 3? Totally. So I take away 1, 2, 3. And that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 1s. Now I'm not done because I have to take away this 10. So I have 3 10s, I have enough to take away a 10, cross out a 10, I'm left with 2, so my answer is 29. Right? So very similar concept, except now we have a number in this tens place to also account for. All right, so let's move on and look at it in more specific detail. All right, so find 52 minus 17. Step 1, show 52. Can you subtract 7 1s? Okay, so they've drawn the picture for us. We have 5 10s, 2 1s. Are there enough 1s to take away 7? There are not. So we have to break away a stick to make it into 10 1s. So step 2, regroup 1 10 as 10 1s, as you can see they've done in the picture. And then it says 2 1s plus 10 1s equals 12 1s. So now we have 12 1s. So now our number is 12 minus 7. And of course you have to account for taking that 10 away. So just like whenever you take it out in the picture, you have to cross it out and take it out with the number. Okay, so remember, a helpful hint is to cross out the numbers as you regroup them to keep track. So you know that you're going to have to regroup, so you cross out the 5, take away 1, it's the 4, add 10 to this place, and it becomes 12. Okay, so then the next step, once we've broken it down and readjusted our problem, is to subtract the 1. So we have 12 minus 7, which is 5. As you can see, they've crossed out the picture. Then subtract the 10s, which we have 4 minus 1, which is 3. Again, they cross out the 1 10. And then that means that our answer is 35. As you can see from here, and you could count 10, 20, 30, 1, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay? So it says that they want us to use the WorkMat 6. Remember, that's the one in the back of your book that looks like this. You're also welcome to use your whiteboard. And base 10 blocks, which we'll have to draw to subtract. All right, so the first one is 35 minus 17. So they've drawn this picture for us already. There's 3 10s, and you can see the original 5 1s. And to take away 17, we did not have enough. So as you can see, they had to split a 10 into 10 1s. So now we have 15. So let's show that on our numbers. So if we took away a 10, take away 1 10 from 2, or from 3, it becomes 2. And then we added 10 to 5, so it becomes 15. Now our problem becomes very simple. We have 15 minus 7, which is 8, and 2 minus 1, which is 1. Okay, the important part of the lesson today, because this is the exact same strategy we used previously, but the important strategy is these 10s. Okay, you want to make sure that you are taking away the 10s as well as the 1s, but it's just you go through the different columns. All right, so let's try this one. They drew the picture for us, but they didn't necessarily do the work. So if we have 47 minus 24, remember we first start with the 1s. 7 minus 4. Do I have enough 1s to take away 4 from 7? Totally, right? I don't have to regroup. 7 minus 4 is 3. And if you want to cross that out in your picture, you cross out 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're left with 3. And we didn't change anything over here because we didn't regroup. So it just becomes 4 minus 2, which is 2. Again, crossing out 2 of those 10s, and you're left with 2. So your answer is 23. All right. How is subtracting 41 minus 16 different than subtracting 41 and 6? Well, think about it. What's in the tens place? In the tens place, there's nothing with 6, and there's a 1 with 16. So even though you'd have to regroup for both, you wouldn't have to take away something from the 10 in this problem 41 minus 6, because once you make your new number, you're not taking anything else from it. But with 16, you are. Okay, so you just really have to pay attention to that when you are answering problems. Okay, now it's time for you to practice them. So think about the strategies, same strategy you worked with previously. We're just adding some numbers here in these tens places. Notice it's not always going to be a 1, sometimes it'll be a 2, sometimes a 3, even a 4. So just do the subtraction the way that you normally would. As you can see, they give you the boxes, then they give you just the lines and boxes, and then nothing. Okay, so you're welcome to use this work mat, which looks like this, or creating that column on your whiteboard to draw the base 10 squares if you need, but remember your goal is to be able to do it like this without any extra help down the road. Okay, so you'll be doing independent practice. You're going to do some word problems like you normally do, so think about how you would set that up. Remember, you might not always have to regroup. Don't get regroup crazy. You know, I say that you don't want to get regroup crazy just because you see two numbers. And then, of course, you have your homework with your example here, doing the same thing with your boxes and lines, then without them, and some brain builders, okay? As always, push yourself to do better. Work hard, do it on your own. So this really shows me what you know and what I need to work on with you. I believe in you guys. You're going to crush this. Have a great rest of your day.